So how's it going, boss buddies? Hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend so far. So the other day I had a full wearing of my second fragrance from Slumberhouse, which was New Sibet, which is an interesting leather fragrance. So I'm going to be back in just a second to tell you all about this one. So welcome back, you're watching the Luxury Fragrance Boss channel. My name's Scott, of course I'm the Luxury Fragrance Boss. Now the other day I was sort of hunting through my little bucket of samples here, looking for something different to wear. I've still got a whole bunch of stuff in there, including sort of a few from Fragrance de Bois, as well as a whole bunch of other stuff. But I actually came across another Slumberhouse one, which I didn't actually know was in there, which was New Sibet. I mean, these are part of the samples that were sent to me from Downtown 614, so I'm still working my way through those. There's a whole bunch of different stuff in there, so I've got a few that I'm going to be trying out over the next few days as well. So there's a few different houses, but yeah, I've been happy. I've found some Heretic in there, a couple of Nishani ones, and then also, as I said, I found this second one from Slumberhouse, which was New Sibet, which is a very interesting kind of funky smelling leather fragrance. I'd say it's definitely sort of I mean, it's a richer smelling leather. I'd say it's more like an aged leather though. I mean, the way I described it on the Instagram was it's like a warm leather wallet, or a fairly not too aged, but a couple of months old, sort of warm leather wallet is the kind of smell that I would sort of describe this one as. It's got some interesting notes in there. Let's go over the notes quickly. You've got Carnation, Mint, Ash, Leather, Iris, Cistus, Goat Fur, and Moss. So, I mean, this does make, I'd say it's a fairly luxurious fragrance, and it surprises me that there's no sandalwood or cedarwood in there, because to me it does smell quite woody. There's something in there, whether it's the moss or whether it's the ash, possibly the goat fur. Something's giving it sort of quite a woody smell. But yeah, I mean, it's much more of like an aged leather smell. I wouldn't say sort of a new, like a leather car interior smell. Not even a new leather. It's definitely not one of the sweeter leathers. It is quite an enjoyable fragrance though. I wasn't so keen to begin with. I mean, when you first smell it, when I first splashed this on, I thought it was going to be quite a boozy fragrance because it did smell like pure bourbon, but as it dries down, it does turn really, really leathery. I mean, by the time I got to work, I was 100% sure that there was leather in this one because it does smell very leathery. Certain people have described this one as kind of a skanky leather. I don't think it's skanky as such. They seem to think that's what the goat fur brings out, and to me, it's quite a nice one. It's quite a luxurious smelling fragrance. If you are into your leather fragrances and you do fancy something a little bit different, I'd definitely check this one out. The longevity of this one is fantastic. With most leather fragrances, as I've said before in the past, they're not massive projecting fragrances, so don't expect massive projection. However, it is quite a strong one. I'd say you're looking probably around 3 feet projection of this one most of the time. But considering this was out of a dabber, this one did the distance and it had the projection. So, I mean, it's one that I could definitely smell all the way throughout the day, even after the gym and stuff like that. So, my wife wasn't sure about this one, so I will put that one out there. So yeah, my wife tends to like a lot of the sweeter ones or like the spicier, woody ones. But yeah, she wasn't so keen on this one, but she didn't dislike it. So, it was kind of mixed opinions with that one. But yeah, very, very good fragrance. And if you are looking for something a little bit unique, something different, I'd say probably more of a wintry fragrance. But yeah, definitely one worth checking out. I mean, Slumberhouse is a house that I really do want to sort of explore a little bit more over the next year. I believe they're called Slumberhouse because they're not producing fragrances all the time. So I think they just do it for a little while and then they close down for a little while, and then they produce them again. So I believe, I don't know, but I'm just guessing that's why it's called Slumberhouse. So as usual, please like, comment and subscribe. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Slumberhouse. Let me know your favorites. And let me know if you tried this one as well, what you think of it, whether you find it a skanky leather, whether you find it quite sort of rich and a little bit exotic. Definitely, as I said, it's quite unique. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. You can find me at Luxury Fragrance Boss. That we can keep up to date with my scent of the day, anything else that's going on, maybe pictures of the little nutcases that we have now, the kittens. It was my wife's birthday the other day, so they brought us a couple of little cat ornaments. How long they will last though before the cats destroy them, we'll see. Besides that, don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you can keep up to date with any time I'm releasing a new video. Besides that, stay smelling fantastic. I look forward to seeing you very soon in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.